Hi, Holly Perkins. Today we are talking about HIIT and interval training workouts and what they often don't tell you. So, as you know, if you've been following me for a while, I am a big fan of strength training and steady state cardio workouts. Now, from time to time, I will talk about the benefit and the necessity of adding in 1 or 2 high intensity cardio workouts per week. And I want to talk a little bit more about this. There is a lot of popular press that talks about HIIT workouts, which is HIIT, and interval training type cardiovascular workouts. And I feel like every day when I turn on my computer, there is a new article coming out that talks about how these high intensity and HIIT workouts are all the rage and they are the best way to get fit, fast, and lean quickly. And what you often don't hear about is the fallout that comes from these kind of workouts, and that's what I want to talk about a little bit today. So basically, the HIIT type workouts, it's a workout where you are going in, and it can be cardiovascular in nature, it could be strength and circuit training in nature as well. But in essence, what you are doing is you're putting your body into a momentary state of very high intensity. That high intensity is in essence measured by how high your heart rate gets. The higher your heart rate goes in any given situation, the more your body is going to rely on carbohydrates as its fuel. Now, on the outset, that sounds like it's a really great thing, right? If I can burn more carbohydrates, I can eat more carbohydrates. Or if I go into a HIIT workout and I'm burning more carbohydrates, then maybe I'll burn off all the wine that I drank last night, right? No, that's actually not the way that it works. The human body is designed by nature to be burning fat as its primary fuel around the clock. When you go into a high intensity HIIT type workout, you are spiking your heart rate and therefore spiking your body's dependence on carbohydrates for its fuel. The fallout is this. The longer that you spend during that workout when your heart rate is up and the intensity is up, you are actually draining your body's resources of carbohydrates. We actually don't store carbohydrates readily or very well. And when you're burning them out in your workout, your brain and your body has to rely on the glucose, the sugar, the carbohydrate that gets stored in your muscles and your liver, and to some degree maybe tapping into some of the blood sugar that your brain relies on. And that is actually problematic. After a high intensity type workout, when your body recovers and rebounds, it is going to need to replenish all of those carbohydrates that you just blew out in your workout. It's not an ideal scenario because ultimately the brain and the body always win, and you will end up with energy slumps, brain fog, severe sugar cravings, carbohydrate cravings, and a pronounced appetite that might not be reflective of what your body really needs. In my opinion, I find that high intensity HIIT workouts are more problem than they're actually worth. And that is why I personally very rarely use them, and I very rarely use them with my private coaching clients. Now, I do find a value in intensity workouts. For most people in particular, if you're following me, you're going to want to get 1, maybe 2 high intensity workouts per week. And you want to make sure that you're capping the highest number that your heart rate reaches. So I don't want you getting into a super, super high heart rate. A slightly elevated, challenging heart rate around 85% of your overall ability is perfect. But if you're getting into that territory where you're going into a workout and you are killing yourself and you are working as hard as absolutely possible, you are going to face fallout the day after. I find the best recipe for supreme fitness is a foundation of strength training 2 to 4 times per week, a foundation of steady state moderate cardio 2 to 4 times per week. And then if you really want to boost your fitness and burn some extra calories, you can sprinkle in 1 or 2 high intensity workouts per week. Just make sure that you're capping your heart rate at the top end. So I hope you will join me tomorrow for my next episode of Live with Holly. I am live every Wednesday at 4 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be jumping into this topic even more. I know that it's going to stir a lot of questions. I would love to hear from you. I hope you'll join me. I'll see you tomorrow.